Well, Team Montreal certainly has a local flair. General Manager Daniel Sauvageau went out and got some of the key pieces in the women's game. Marie-Philip Poulin, Anne-Renee Desbiens, and Laura Stacey. So, Cheryl, now it's all about building the pieces around them to make the best team possible.
Well, and it's a pretty darn good way to start when you get the best player in the world with the best release in terms of goal scoring. And Poulin, that's the biggest question, is who she's going to play with. And in Utica, she did play alongside Vinisheva as well as Murphy, and trying to get their mojo going, if you will, but it was close. You know, they were in the offensive zone and had the opportunity to speak to General Manager Danielle Sauvageau, and she said you can feel it coming. So finding those pieces to align to create some much-needed offense. But you certainly know that Laura Stacey, she's that north-south driver. She's going to get to the paint. You're one of the best goaltenders in the world, and Anne-Renee Desbiens, she's been the top goaltender for a reason. She keeps the puck out of the net, so it's a good place to start.
When we look at their back end, you have to think Erin Ambrose, Katie Tabin will play big minutes for this group. But when you look at their back end, it really is a microcosm of the PWHL. You have national team players, you have U Sport players, PHF players, and recent college graduates, and that's what you're seeing on the back end here for Montreal.
Well, yeah, and Danielle Sauvageau said there's no question that Tabin and Ambrose are going to be relied upon heavily for all situations. They'll be the top pair. But when you look at the other D, she certainly knows that it may take a little bit of time, but they're a mature group, not just with their age, but how they move the puck. And that's going to be her key, how they move the puck out of the defensive zone and work their way through the neutral zone into the offensive zone. And she said, listen, they've got great sticks, they've got great shots, and this is a group that she thinks is going to grow and develop throughout the year. So she's excited about this group, them popping up into this stage, and she thinks with the resources available, the ice time available, they're only going to get better.
And I spoke with Corey Chevry just right after their first ever practice, and she kind of said their goal was to get the goal scorers off the draft. Defense, they feel like they can teach. And so having that mindset moving forward with an experienced coach like Corey Chevry, things look good in Montreal.